Hello everyone, welcome to Small Model Car. So I finally got a pop race, and I had some mini GT recently. I have Atomica premiums. That wasn't like a lot of people said you should find a pop race. It's got good details. So I was finally able to find one. It's a new Countach, as you can see, in 1:64 scale. I already had a peek, and I must say it's a damn good looking car. And a lot of good details on this one. You shouldn't miss this one. It's obviously pricier than Hot Wheels Premium and justifies the price once you see the casting. I paid slightly more than double what you pay on the Hot Wheels Premium, but I think it deserves that price. I think so. So let me open this up. Let me give you a small review, and then we'll go deep dive into the details. So this is how the Countach looks. It's finished in white with those awesome looking wheels, a lot of good details. If you haven't seen, you will see that. Looks nice, and there are a lot of details. Some more details I haven't seen on a lot of even mini GTs, that kind of detail. So let's deep dive into it and see the smaller details. So this is how it looks. It's finished in this really good white paint. The paint quality looks good with those awesome looking wheels with rubber tires, which again looks really nice. Moving to the front, you can see a lot of good details like painted headlamps, Lamborghini badge, the cowl which mimics carbon fiber, the black around the windscreen, the windshield wipers, all of them look good. The lower bumper is nicely detailed, and you do have the front which opens up, so you can see nice details in the front. And the cut lines on this one actually looks really good. It doesn't look weird. You get both the mirrors, it's good to have. Now coming back to the driver's side, we already talked about the wheels, but there are more details. As you can see, the carbon fiber that follows on the lower part. It's also on the front bumper too. The trim around the window again looks good. The mirror is like rubber, so they kind of look alright. They don't move, even if you accidentally touch them, they still come back to their shape. More carbon fiber here, obviously pseudo carbon fiber. You can see the vents, so you got the vents. So again, a lot of good details here. Badge down there, and I think those are running lamps in the front and the back. Might be turn indicator, I'm not sure. Coming to the back, again a lot of good details. You can see painted tail lamp, Lamborghini badge. The quad exhaust is also detailed. Grills, some more carbon fiber finish. So it's like this one, the rear hood, you can say, that's also nicely detailed with more carbon fiber. It does open up. We'll show you in a few seconds, I guess. On the passenger side, looks again nice. You get the fuel filler, which is different from the driver's side. So a lot of good details here. Engine bay is also nicely detailed. What is different from other casting? Well, it's hard to open. Give me a sec, let me open it up. So this is what's different from a lot of other casting. You do get exterior details in premium casting like Matchbox, Atomica Premium, and well, those are the ones I have. But if you see at the detail in the engine here in the engine bay, they're so nicely detailed. You got painted engine head, you got suspension that's painted. Even the bars here, you see they have the carbon fiber finish on them, which you see on the actual car. So a lot of good details in the engine bay. It looks really nice, and I was amazed to see that. But something else that's also very different, which you don't normally see on the 1/64 scale, is a detailed interior. If you can see, the seats are white with Lamborghini logos on the headrest, and you've got some nice finishes on the interior too. The dashboard and everything is also painted color matched, and buttons or controls which you normally see just in the black finish, they have also been painted here or detailed. So it looks really, really nice in the interior too, which you don't normally see on the 1/64 scale. That's why I was surprised with this one, and I think it justifies its price. Now I think it's priced almost same as Mini GT, Mini GT does a good job. I think this Paw Press is doing it even better. That's what I think. I don't have other premium castings, so like Kaido House or even what's the other one? I've got Mini GT. There are some other ones. So, yeah. But yeah, I think this looks really nice, and if you find one, you're gonna like it. And I might get some more Paw Press in the future if I can find someone on like the normal price, not some reseller with really high prices. Because it's more than double what you pay for the Hot Wheels Premium. That's why. But yeah, this is a really good casting. I like it, love the details on it, and it looks really, really good. Well, those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.